Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim, the Honourable Chairman, Parliamentary Caucus on Government and Reforms.
I want to ask you a personal question, but it won't go outside this room. You've been a political prisoner, and that's an anathema to every principle of the rule of law that you've just been talking about. Yet you seem to be, at a personal level, a very forgiving person. Are you a forgiving person, or is there a burning rage bubbling deep inside?
Oh, thank you. It is quite a common question. I mean, I travel extensively in the last year since I was released. I mean, I was released many times, but I'm talking about the latest release. I've been traveling. And one very, very common question is that, do you actually forgive? But I said, look at it this way, right? The personal feelings is true. You do, and you have to endure. You suffered immeasurably. I mean, not me alone, but my wife, my kids, and friends and colleagues. We went through that. Even my counsels, many of my lawyers got into trouble for their courage to defend me. But when you look at the broader scheme of things, between the interests of the nation, the need to navigate this country, save it from endemic corruption and abuse of power, and your personal predicament, I think the interests of the nation take precedence. And if you continue to harbor so much anger, you will never really enjoy life. After all, prison was never a bed of roses. It was tough, it was demeaning, dehumanizing. I mean, there's an entire understanding of a conventional prison, which is not necessarily the case. But it's not. That's not all. I would be dishonest if I say to you this, all the sufferings. No, because the prison guards was exceedingly polite and kind to me. Of course, no te tari, no me mama. But they were very polite, very respectful, and exceedingly kind. And I've, I mean, a coterie of lawyers working pro bono for decades. And this is, to me, a remarkable feat. Coming, and going, and it's quite an arduous process, going there. And I, of course, meditate, I read, and I had the privilege of being able to read as much as possible, more than most lawyers. And that is, to me, is advantage. And I would not be able to do that, to finish the entire works, collected of Shakespeare, 4.5 plus 5, more than 5 times, with copious notes. Memorize parts of the Quran, and reread Mahabharata and Ramayana and King James Version, and all the classics of Anna Akhmatova and Dickens and Boris Pasternak, and all collected was Piketty and Stiglitz, and you name it. So credit, not necessarily to go to the rogues who detain me, but I think not only in humility, but I think in hindsight, not that bad after all.
Yes, well, I know you say in response to that when you're reading Shakespeare for the 5th time, you've been in prison too long.
More than 10.5 years in total.